Welcome back, thrifters and viewers. Today we are making a strawberry rhubarb brownie. This might sound like an interesting combination, but it is quite tasty and it provides a new fun dessert for you to try out, as well as using up some of your rhubarb crop. So we'll go ahead and get started. The thing you'll need is 1 cup of chopped up rhubarb, followed by ½ a cup of butter or margarine, and we'll put this in a saucepan to start melting. We'll also do about 3 ounces of baking chocolate or chocolate chips if you don't have baking chocolate, and we'll just break this up into our saucepan over low heat. We don't want it to boil, we just want it to melt the butter and the chocolate. And you'll also add in a cup of diced strawberries at this time to kind of cook those fruity flavors into your butter. Once you've melted your chocolate and it's well mixed, you can add 1/3 of a cup of sugar. The fruit adds quite a bit of sweetness, so you don't need as much sugar. So you'll want to just mix this well, and you won't want this to overheat because we will be adding in eggs. So as soon as the chocolate's melted, remove it from the heat and just continue stirring. Once you've got your sugar mixed in, we will add our eggs in. 2 eggs we'll add in, and we'll gently beat those just to well mix that in. And once you have your eggs mixed in, we'll add in vanilla extract. We're using imitation vanilla, so we're doubling the amount, but normally you'd use about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We didn't measure, we usually don't with using the imitation, we just put a lot in there. We next are going to do flour, and you'll want to combine your flour and baking soda ahead of time just to mix those well. So we started out with 2/3 cup. That wasn't quite enough. It was a little bit runny, so we actually used 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. The brands don't really matter, but you'll just want to mix these in a bowl ahead of time and just get them well mixed. And once you've done that, like I said, you can even sift this too if you don't want clumps, so we'll just mix that well. Once you've done this, you'll just want to slowly mix it into your brownie mixture, or your chocolate egg mixture, and mix this well so there's not clumps. In the meantime, you'll want your oven preheated to 350, so go ahead and turn it on now if you haven't already. You can see we're just going to go ahead and mix this well, make sure there's no flour left, no clumps, kind of like you would do with normal cooking. Next, you're going to put it in a square baking pan, cake pan. I believe this one is a 9x9. We're using Pyrex. You will want to grease this ahead of time to make sure it doesn't stick when you come out, and scrape all of the stuff in there. And bake this for approximately 35 to 40 minutes. You'll be able to tell when the edges are brown and the center looks set. You can insert a knife to make sure it's done, and enjoy your brownies. If you liked this, be sure to leave us a thumbs up and subscribe, or head over to the blog for our full recipe. Thanks for joining us today.